Cancer, you are up for the birthday bonus money reading. All right, and happy birthday again to all the Cancers out there. So let's go ahead and get into this. For this reading, take what resonates, leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Let's talk about it. I like this. I do, even though I felt called out on some of this. Because for those who don't know, for those who are new to the channel, or the podcast, because I seem to be getting a lot of support on Spotify lately. Shout out to all my Spotify listeners. I'm a Cancer too, so yeah. All right, so card that came out is gift. Shocking, right? This is the birthday bonus reading and gift comes out. So I'm sure some of you will probably receive the gift already because today is the 15th. So Cancer season is almost over. So yeah, you more than likely received a gift of significance. I don't feel like this was just a regular birthday gift. I feel like it is a gift of significance. If you haven't received one yet, then definitely the possibility you could be receiving a gift. May not even be related to your birthday. Just throwing it out there. Other card that came out, and I started laughing when this card came out. Pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. Yeah, I'm funny about that. I hate the United States government. And I say that with all seriousness. I hate the United States government. Full stop. So, yeah, pay your taxes and do that. Definitely, you got to stay on that. Other card, and I love this, approved. So if some of you have submitted an application for something, whether it is like a loan or... I don't know why a house is going through my head right now. When I was talking about a loan, I was talking about a loan in general, but then I was thinking about a house, but I was like, okay, well, that's kind of the same thing because you have to get a loan for a house. But there's something specific about a house. I don't know what this is about light blue and white trim, which, I mean, I feel like that's the standard. Old school standard, like light blue and white trim on the house. I don't know. You know better than me. But light blue, white trim for somebody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But there's an approval coming in. Could be an approval for a lease as well. Maybe you were looking to relocate and you're like, you know what? Let me apply here and let me apply here. Let's see what happens. And you get approved. And maybe some of you are shocked that you were approved. You weren't expecting it, but you actually got approved. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Other card that came out is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. So some of you are looking to go solo, do your own thing. Some of you may be an entrepreneur on the side, but you're looking to make it a full-time thing, meaning that you have a full-time job right now, but you're doing stuff on the side. Other card that came out is learning a trade. Learning a trade. And you may be picking up something new, something that you can use to make additional money. Could be some type of certificate that you will get, but it's something to bring in money. Not necessarily going to an actual school per se, like a college, but this is just more for a certification course is kind of what I'm getting. And in some cases, I just heard this, in some cases it won't even be a certificate. It'll just be, okay, you've learned it, now go off into the world type of thing. So yeah, some of you may learn this online too. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Other card that came out is home expense. Home expense. So there may be a home expense. It wouldn't surprise me if it happens during Mercury retrograde. I don't really see that happening in July. I mean, there is home stuff, but I don't know Venus retrograde affecting like home stuff. Unless, let's say there was a contract signed during a bad time, and then that comes back to bite you, but not really getting that. I feel like it'll probably be Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is, I'm thinking, August the 15th or 20th to September. No, it can't be because that would be a month. It's only 3 weeks this time. So it's probably August like the 20th to September the 14th, I think. So during that period, just be mindful of things. Because usually that is when stuff comes back up. Now, it could happen during Venus retrograde with the home, too. I mean, it's possible. Because Venus does deal with the home like beauty and stuff. But I just, Venus retrograde is from July the 22nd until September the 3rd. So just so you know, giving you the dates. Now, for the also Prey came out too. Prey came out. And this specifically came out because the way that it happened, you see how like, long story short, when this is facing, you see how these are facing up, this was facing down in the deck. And I was like, okay, what card is that? And then I pulled it out and it was Prey. So I was like, okay, definitely that is a message that needs to be heard. So, and then also 3 weeks. There may be something of significance happening in 3 weeks. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Now, for the cards that came out clarifying all of this, you have the Lovers. Now, there may be something where you're moving in with someone. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it with during Venus retrograde. I would give it some time. I would actually give it like 3 weeks or more. Because again, Venus retrograde, it starts July the 22nd and it will be over September the 3rd. So, especially if you're thinking about proposing, because the Lovers card here. Also, Lovers can be about choice. But after the Lovers was the World. So it's about a cycle being completed, some type of recognition as well. Also, it can be some type of traveling. I feel whatever it is, I would wait until after the retrogrades are over. Definitely if it's something about a relationship, if somebody's thinking about a marriage proposal or starting a new relationship, do it after Venus retrograde. Because usually if it happens during Venus retrograde, it'll be short-lived. All right, and then after the World is the Eight of Wands. So this is quick communication coming in, usually good news as well. Fire energy, the World is fixed energy. Fixed energy is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. But also the World is Saturn energy as well. Because Saturn is about structure, it's about karma, it's also about learning lessons, is what Saturn is about. So hence why once the lesson is learned, you've completed, because the World is the last major arcana in the tarot deck. So once the lesson is learned, you complete and go on to the next lesson, is what you do. Hence, there may have been something learned involving another party with the Lovers. It could be romance or it could be something else. Now, the other thing that I love is the Sun after the Eight of Wands. So with the Sun following the Eight of Wands, that lets me know that whatever communication is coming in is really, really good news. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Also, this is Leo energy. So you may hear really, really good news from a Leo, possibly in 3 weeks. Whether it's 3 weeks from today, which is July the 15th, or 3 weeks from the day that you watch this or listen to this. But there may be something of significance in 3 weeks where you get information that's really, really good and makes you very happy. Now, that information also can have something to do with your job. Because at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, it is usually about work. Don't forget, learning a trade. The good news could be that you got a job with this new trade. I feel something is saying to me too, this new trade may not take that long to learn. I don't feel like this is something where you have to study and study and study for 6 months. Obviously, as you do it, that is a learning experience as well. But I feel that you may be able to study it for a few weeks and then start doing whatever you need to do. It could be the 3 weeks where the course that you're studying could be 3 weeks long. And then after the 3 weeks, you're good to go. Just saying. But also for others of you with the Eight of Pentacles, with the World card, with the Eight of Wands, with the Lovers, with the Sun, that could be saying that there is some type of elevation that may happen on your job, especially with the World card. Where it's the thing of, because don't forget the Lovers, again, was originally the choice card. It's the thing of where now they may choose you on your job. Again, anything new involving the 3D, I would be kind of hesitant. Like, if it happens, let's hope it happens in September. and do that, you know. So, yeah. But don't be surprised if there's an offer. Also, going back to the gifting, because something told me to go back to the gift. Don't be surprised if you're honored in some type of way. Like they give you something. Maybe the job gives you something. Could be an Amazon gift card, who knows. But it may be something of significance, honoring your time at the company. And doing that, or honoring your hard work at the company. as well. Also, I heard something about if you work with people, there may be somebody that you were working with, maybe a client or something like that, that wants to give you a gift for your hard work, for what you've done for them as a client. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. I have no idea what I'm titling this. You know what? I'm going to get going. I'll figure it out afterwards. Usually I write the title down before I start doing the message, but other way around. All right, so let me get going. Until next time, everyone, happy birthday, all my Cancers, and be blessed.